Welcome back to Gridiron and Grit, episode 17. Episode 17. I can't believe we're already up to 17 episodes of this. We got NFL, college football, breakdowns, recaps, this, that, and the other. No Nathaniel Filigram Dolan this week. He's in PA, taking care of his family, helping out. But Camden, the whistleblower White, is here, ready to rock. Cam, what a fucking week in football last week.
Oh yeah. You were saying this is why you love college football because of the crazy stuff that can happen.
Yes.
The complete switch around. The underdogs come out and take the wins, and just to see some of the stuff that happened this past week, we didn't expect. I made some spiteful picks, but they ended up turning out all right, and I was like,
indeed they did. Ooh, there we go. So big. I always got College Game Day on when we rolled now on Saturdays. They're talking about Navy Temple being part of the celebration for the 250th birthdays of the Navy and the Marine Corps, and then they also talking about the Browns fucking the Brass Bowl Heartland Trophy in Madison. I'll tell you what, Madison's lucky I'm not coming up today. I have races to call later. Otherwise, I'd be rocking. Trust me. Pat's kicking contest. I swear to God, if they give another handout like they did last week, I'm going to be so pissed. Like that was no. No, okay. I don't know if you saw it.
Explain it. Be more specific.
Okay. So Pat had a kicking contest. Oh, the Ducks nude.
Oh, the kicking contest.
So
just gave her $300,000 or something, I think.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So her kick was so bad.
Yeah,
bad.
I saw it. She kicked like maybe 20 yards.
Not even if that. She topped the fucking football and it bounced and maybe went less than 10
yards. And then bounced again and went another 10 yards and yeah.
And so what does he do? Like, I'd be fine giving her another chance. Coach her a little bit more. Give her a better run up. What does he do? No. If a former college quarterback can throw the ball 35 yards,
that's right.
Pretty much 35 yards, you win the money through the air. Kirk Herbstreit throws it like he can because he's a former college quarterback.
Yeah.
And so she gets the money because he can throw it through the uprights.
He could
you be any more of a fucking handout?
He could be like a dick and just like purposefully miss it if he wanted to and be like, man.
I'm honestly not surprised because so I'm not going to tell you my source, but I do know someone who's like from that world. And he's told me that Herbstreit's quite the asshole. Like
Herbstreit something like that?
Huh?
Like he would do something like that?
Not necessarily, just he wouldn't because he's on camera.
Oh yeah.
Like off camera, he's an asshole. Like and a huge asshole at that.
Sure. Isn't like every movie star and
not everyone's like that though, and I don't understand why he would be like that. Like I've actually heard him talk negatively about people who do like podcasts like this. I'm like, fucking let Kirk Herbstreit talk some shit about me. I swear to God. I have maintained the fact that I've thought Herbstreit was an ass for so long. And so when this person told me this, I'm like, oh, validation. I love it. All right. You know what? First sip.
Well, he just gave a girl $300,000 pretty much. Basically, he had the choice and he just did it.
For not being a beer guy, that's actually quite good.
Wish I had a W instead.
All right, we're going to get into recaps. A lot of the crazy, absolutely crazy, crazy shit going down last week in the NFL as we get ready to recap these scores.
Who dat?
About fucking time you guys get it
I
done.
know. I was real happy about. I didn't think that was going to happen. Not against that team.
We talked about the Niners last week, just picking up an absolutely crazy win. Vikings picking up the win in London over the Browns. And I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me right, wasn't Dylan Gabriel the start? He was the starter last week.
Mm-hmm.
190 yards, 2 touchdowns for Dylan Gabriel. Colts putting the spanking on the Raiders. Indiana Jones throwing for 2 touchdowns as Jonathan Taylor runs for 3. Saints picking up the win over the Giants. It's looking like the Saints finally getting that monkey off their back. They are it was them and the Titans. Both of them picked up their first win last week. Titans over the Cards and the Saints over the Giants. Cowboys beat the Jets. Jets are now the only winless team in the NFL at 0-5, 37-22. The Broncos taking down the defending Super Bowl champions, Eagles, 21-17. Oh, yeah, they're recapping the South Florida game right now, and South Florida fucking put it on previously unbeaten North Texas last night. Like, I looked, because I was at, I picked up some food from Texas Roadhouse with, 2 minutes left, and they had the game on. 63-36. South Florida was not playing around with North Texas last night.
Yeah, sorry.
Texans beat the Ravens. Ravens kind of on a downhill slide. I didn't think we would see them at 1-4 this early. Like we've previously said, Titans picking up their first win. Bucks beating the Seahawks. Bucks continue to look good. Lions over the Bengals. Jared Goff had 3 touchdowns, 258 yards. Commanders came back from being down 10-0 to score 27 straight points and beat the Chargers.
Yeah, that was a crazy game.
Pats beating the Bills. I don't think anyone saw that coming.
No.
And then Monday,
I don't think anyone saw the Jags beating the Chiefs either.
I don't think so either, but it's one of the things I've seen so much about that game, that Trevor Lawrence game-winning touchdown is either the best game-winning touchdown or the worst game-winning touchdown.
I'm going to go with the best worst. Are you talking about the one where he trips twice?
Yes.
On the way there? Yeah, that probably best worst.
The one where they're in the red zone and he falls on the ground and then
falls, gets up, falls again, and then gets up and miraculously breaks the tackle and drops it in the end zone. Yeah.
I was talking with my brother about that. He's like, so how's he not down? I'm like, he fell on his own, and nobody touched him, so he has to be down by contact. And my brother's like, he literally he put the ball on the ground to get up. I'm like, what do you want me to say, Hunter?
Someone needs to touch him, yeah.
Someone's got to get him.
Yeah.
Looking at the college football recap, BYU beating West Virginia in a Big 12 duel last Friday. Ohio State putting it on Minnesota 42-3. Miami holding off Florida State 19 points in the fourth quarter. Tries to claw back into the game, but ends up losing 28-22. Kent State gets shut out by Oklahoma 44-0. More on that game later when we get to the Superdogs. And then perhaps the 2 biggest upsets of the week here. UCLA, previously winless, and the last team to start off 0-4 and to pick up a win against a top 10 team was, I think, back in the 70s, and it was UTEP, the University of Texas El Paso, when they beat, I believe what I saw was BYU. They beat BYU. after starting off 0-4 and picking up a win against a top 10 team. And then Texas going to the swamp, losing to Florida 29-21. Alabama, Vanderbilt, 30-14 win for Bama after holding the Commodores scoreless in the second half. It looked like it was going to be a shootout in the first half, with both teams being tied 14-14 heading into the half. Texas Tech stays undefeated, picking up a win over previously undefeated Houston, 35-11. Cincinnati running the score up on Iowa State, handing the Cyclones their first loss of the season, 38-30. Illinois getting through Purdue, Notre Dame getting around Boise State, and Virginia winning in overtime against the Cardinals. There's just one thing I wanted to ask you, and because I've been really intrigued about this, and I'm going to talk about it here actually right now before we break, like preview other games.
When are we going over what we our super dogs and our scores and stuff?
That'll be at the end. No, I wanted to talk about
Okay.
that right there 2 nights ago. So I really don't know what to make of this.
Scadaboo and Dart are just animals, bro. They
are.
are.
I mean, I'm not saying they're not, but like, this is a team that just lost to the Saints last week, and then they go out there and play like this.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I am riding this Cam Scadaboo hype train. Heading into the season, I had Ashton Genty as my rookie of the year. No, I now have Cam Scadaboo. Cam Scadaboo is him.
Dude,
like,
the way that guy breaks tackles and stuff is incredible. It's so good to watch him play. I mean, he really is a great running back.
Oh yeah, no, I agree wholeheartedly.
I mean, he's bringing the fullback position. He's showing people how to play fullback, pretty much.
Kind of. I don't know. Like, for me, it's just hard-nosed running. It's the kind of running that when I played running back, I enjoyed. Like, I always loved lowering my shoulder and trying to just jack people up with my, like, shoulder check people. And Cam Scadaboo does that better than anyone.
Yeah, right now, yeah, it's insane. I really didn't think it would work against that Eagles defense as well as it did, but
he made it work. He is like on another level completely. I think he's going to win Rookie of the Year, and I think this combination of him and Dart could potentially challenge in the East.
Yeah, it's looking crazy, man. We'll see if they can keep this momentum going. In future games when these teams' defenses start getting a little better and stuff like that, because the feeling it's looking good right now here in the early season. Starting to come into the middle of the season here soon.
Right.
But I don't know if it'll last, so let's just keep watching. But yeah.
Okay. Agreed wholeheartedly. Interesting stat from Thursday. So heading into Thursday, the only city in history to have their NFL team lose, their NHL team lose, and MLB team lose in the playoffs and be eliminated all on the same day was Philadelphia back in 1983. Philadelphia did it again on Thursday. Philadelphia is the only city in history to have their NHL team lose, their NFL team lose, and their MLB team lose in the playoffs and be eliminated all on the same day.
Damn, bro. It almost sounds like they're the chokers of that division.
Maybe. All I know is that
I'm glad Dolan's not here right now.
We love Dolan. We love Dolan. I know he was going fucking through it on Thursday.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure he's defeated after this past week.
Well, the Phillies get eliminated by the Dodgers, who I know he doesn't like because I've listened to him talk about the Dodgers. And then the Eagles lose to the Giants. Like, that's a divisional rival too.
Yeah, yeah. One that everyone thought was going to be at the bottom of the league, or
Exactly.
bottom of that division. And Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterby are really they're like, no, we're not at the bottom this year, brother.
They're not, and
They
they
went and beat the
showed
Eagles.
that.
Like, whoa, okay.
It's wild. Ooh, let's go. Iowa 2.5 point favorite against Wisconsin. 62% chance to win according to ESPN's football power index. And that's what we're going to need. The Brass Bull staying in Iowa City, riding that momentum into next week. Night game at Kenneck.
Oh, yes.
Who comes to town? Penn State. They might be ranked after this week. They're not currently ranked as they did drop out of the top 25. It's crazy. Them and Texas, preseason number 1 and 2, dropping out of the college football top 25. No longer ranked. But Texas could get back in the rank column with a huge win this week over Oklahoma in the Red River rivalry. Oklahoma number 6. That just seems like it's college football and what would be the go-to for Texas. Lose against a Florida team you shouldn't lose to. Roll into the Red River rivalry unranked and beat an Oklahoma team that nobody thinks you're going to beat. Like, that's the Red River rivalry to a T.
Yeah, it sounds. What are you, Marty McFly? You got a sports almanac from the future or something?
Don't joke about that because I used to read sports almanacs like they were books, brother.
Yeah,
like
it would be really cool to have one from the future.
I mean, it would be.
Yeah, just go sports betting.
See, the thing is, like, I only need one season, I feel like, to go back and bet on, and that's the 85 season. I just go back and bet on the Bears.
Is that the only one you want to win?
No, I'd go back and I'd bet on UMBC against Virginia. I'd 100% go back and bet on that one.
I would bet on the year that the Dolphins went undefeated because I bet that payout would be insane.
Maybe, but also I think the Mafia might try to come after you because that was at a time where the Mafia kind of ran the gambling scene.
Oh, what was that?
70s?
77, 78?
72.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, 72 Dolphins. But yeah, no, like it would have been ran by the Mafia a bit. Not as much as it used to be, but still. And they would more than likely think you're cheating.
I'd be like, hey, man, listen, I just like the Dolphins, bro. I just, I've been doing this. I would just be like, I've been betting this every single year for the last 10 years.
I don't know. I think I would definitely go back and bet on more college basketball.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just bet on just get one for now. Get one for like last year, and then bet on the Eagles winning the Super Bowl against the Chiefs.
Could.
I mean, what's the payout of that, right?
Right.
At the beginning of the season, it's insane.
Mm-hmm. Well, not necessarily. Like, if you could combine them into like parlays, just pick the 4 major champions and be like, yeah, like I'll pick pick Florida to win the Stanley Cup, pick Philly to win the Super Bowl, pick the OKC to win the NBA championship, and pick the Dodgers to win the World Series. Like right there, that's 4 teams, and that's going to be a better payout than just going one singular route.
Oh yeah. But then you're really going to be. People are really going to think you're cheating if you get all that much,
Not necessarily. People bet on stuff like that all the time. They pick They pick 4 major champions and they run with it. I've seen people do it with more, with like 6, and they pick like a college football national champion, and then they also pick a college basketball national champion.
You ever seen the movie Uncut Gems? Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
He's got like a serious gambling problem. He likes to gamble on the Celtics, and yeah, he just like couldn't stop. He was like in debt, but he keeps betting all his money to try and win it. At the end, he eventually does win a lot of money, but it cost him a lot. I'm not going to spoil the movie for anyone who hasn't seen it, but go watch it. Uncut Gems.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
It's funny. Last night I was watching my favorite YouTube group. They're called the Goons, and they were doing a heist on Grand Theft Auto, and then they're like, "No, I don't want to do that anymore," and they just went to the casino and played blackjack, and that was the rest of their video. I'm just like, and they're like, "This is like an actual live look on our trips to Vegas." I'm like, that's funny, because like they're sitting at a blackjack table playing blackjack, and like they get like a 6, and the dealer gets like a 10, and it's like there's another ace under there. I'm pulling my gun out. I'm like, it's GTA, bro. Calm down.
I love that. I love the blackjack scene in Hangover when Alan's just winning and Phil's like behind him. He's like, yeah. That's like one of my favorite scene in that movie. I was thinking about playing a couple rounds of roulette while I was in Vegas yesterday, or Thursday. Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Like the actual roulette table, or like the smaller electric ones?
No, like going to like a real table. Like I was driving past like like Old Town Vegas or whatever. It's like down there, pretty close to down there. And I was like, I could just like pull over and stop at El Cortez for a couple minutes.
Just be like, all right, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna put $100 on black. If it doesn't go, all right.
I know, but I was like, I could lose $100 so quick. I was like, I'll save myself.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't have it. It's not. I don't have it as an addiction or anything. So, but I thought about it. I was like,
okay.
What do you? I'm not addicted to bro. If I was,
you're right. We know people addicted to gambling.
You know what's funny is I have Charlestown is a Hollywood casino.
Yeah.
Like fucking 5 minutes from here.
I love that. We have
on horse races and stuff. I want to do.
Cedar Rapids is currently building a casino.
On an Indian reservation?
No, down by the river.
Oh.
Yeah. When you come here next week, I'll drive you by it to show you like where it's gonna be.
They're building a lot. I saw there's another one in like Fredericksburg, VA. I think they're building another one. I'm like, holy crap, dude! Where are all these casinos coming from? They're giving land back to the Native American in forms of casino.
Dude, like the closest casinos to me right now are about an hour away, no matter which way I slice it.
Yeah, but it's usually I don't remember as a kid as it being like legal in all the states, especially not Virginia.
Yeah, but no, Meskwaki, which is on an Indian reservation, has been there for years. The Isle up in Waterloo is kind of new. Riverside down by Iowa City that's been around for a bit, but not as long as Meskwaki has.
You ever go to like the Snoqualmie one in Washington? They're like going off the island off 20 there. Remember when you're leaving on the left? Huh?
Is that like the Queen Emerald or whatever the hell it is?
I don't remember what the hell is that? But you would remember. It's when you're going off the island 120 on the left, that big casino and that big field there. There's like there's that weird bridge, the train bridge or whatever.
Oh, that one. Yeah, dude, we had our Christmas party there a couple times. We had the Christmas party there a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to that one time. It was pretty nice.
That's an 18 and up casino,
Yeah, yeah.
which I
It was,
respect the hell out of.
it was like one of the first things I did when I went.
I won $2,000 off a slot there once.
Oh wow.
I don't normally play slots. I don't like
Yeah,
slots.
neither do I because I've played before and it's been at that casino and I just lose like $100 in like 20
Like
minutes.
that. I like poker. I need a good poker room. All right. I wanted to share this week's updated Superdog standings before we preview the NFL games for the week, as well as pick'em results. Week 6, unfortunately, rough week for me. I went 1-5 on picks. My only winner was who was my only winner? My only winner was Texas. No, my only winner was Navy. Well, no. Oh, I went 2-4. What the hell am I thinking? I went 2-4 because I totally forgot Texas Tech won.
Oh.
I totally blanked on that one. So that means I am okay. I mean, it's still not as good as others, but it's still pretty decent. I went 2-4 last week. You and Dolan both went 5-1. Your only loss was picking Boise State over Notre Dame, while Dolan's only loss was picking Louisville over Virginia.
We picked Penn State over UCLA.
We didn't make a pick on that game last week.
Oh, okay.
We already knew he was. If we had Pat McAfee and Coach Lanning are getting up on a chair. I fucking love College Game Day. Oh, shirts are coming off. You're gonna see a lot of me like that next week. I don't care. The bib. I'm wearing bibs.
Yeah, I'll bring mine.
I fucking love Dan Lanning. That's the one on the right is Oregon's head coach.
Yeah.
Dan Lanning is so fucking cool. I love Dan Lanning.
Who does?
I'm gonna be so sad when Oregon comes into town. And Iowa's just gonna have to shit stomp Oregon. Probably not gonna happen, but
yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if that'll happen, but
hey, we'll see. So going into that overall record this season on college football pick'ems, I'm at 17-15. You, my friend, are at 19-13, and Dolan's doubled up. He's 18-9 on the season on picks. Dolan also grabbed 5 points last week, picking Kent State to cover the 46.5-point spread of Oklahoma. They did, losing 44-0.
Oh my god, that's so crazy. That's so crazy.
I know. And when I see shit like this, I'm like, I can't fucking deal with it because I'm like, he can't keep getting away with this shit.
You can't
He
just because
he picks the biggest fucking spread. And it's just like, yeah, I'll go with that.
You know, honestly, it's if you're trying to get like overall points, I mean, it's not a bad way to go because, you know, if they don't lose terribly, you know, you're getting a lot of points.
He is 4-1 against the spread this week. So far.
Wow.
4-1.
That's crazy. Just to say, the spread is 46, but they covered it with no scores by 2 points.
I don't get it. He can't keep getting away with this shit. He still sits in third. He's up to 20 points. We have a new leader. Cam leading the Superdog standings, picking up his second outright win last week because he had UCLA at 24.5 points. So you get the spread and +5 for the outright win. So that brings you up to 54 points in the Superdog standings. I am still in second with 47. Both of us have 2 outright wins, and we are both 3-2 against the spread. I'm right there. I am 7 points back on you.
That was a, I will say that was a spite pick.
Paid off well
Being
for
a
you.
little
Didn't
spiteful. Didn't really expect much to
it?
happen
Paid
there.
off well for you, though, didn't it?
It worked out. It worked out for me.
Previewing NFL this week. Rest of the games this week. Niners travel to Tampa Bay to take on the Bucks. Cam, who do you like in this game?
It's tough to say. I really don't want the Bucks to win. I'm gonna go with the Niners.
I was gonna say, if it makes you feel any better, the Niners so far this season are 3-0 in road games.
Yeah, but I mean, how healthy is their team still?
I think they've shown it doesn't matter how healthy or unhealthy their team is, they're still gonna fucking pull out wins.
Yeah, they're gonna try really hard. Doesn't matter how healthy the team is, but it would be nice to have a healthy Niners team against the Bucks, who are kicking butt right now. So
I agree with that. I'm
gonna go with the Niners though. Still,
I think I'm also gonna go with the Niners. I wouldn't be surprised if Tampa Bay wins.
Yeah,
but to save myself the trouble of getting hit by my wife, I'm gonna go with the Niners. Broncos Jets in London.
I want to pick the Broncos because they did just beat the Eagles. They're beating a Super Bowl defending or Super Bowl championship defenders or whatever. But Jets are desperate for a win right now. They're going to play real hard. And you know how it goes. We watched the Saints just beat the Giants, and then the Giants just beat the Eagles. So the Jets could want that win enough. I'm going to go. I'm just going to take the Broncos. Sorry, Jets.
Playing it safe. Hey, I respect it. I'm also going to go with the Broncos. I like that defense a lot. Bo Nix, 2-to-1 touchdown ratio. He's already thrown for over 1,000 yards in 5 games. I like what he's doing out in Denver. I like what Sean Payton has for this Broncos team.
Yeah,
I
like Sean Payton.
They are going to be a force to be reckoned with in the West. Cardinals, Colts at home. Colts 3-0 at home.
Colts. Did they just play the Raiders?
Yes.
40-6, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
They made the Raiders look like a high school football team.
They did. I also like the Colts. I'm going with the meme of Indiana Jones with Daniel Jones at quarterback. Tyler Warren, he leads the Colts in receiving with 307 yards and a touchdown. I like what he's doing at tight end there. I like the Colts to pick up the win at the noon game. Chargers Dolphins in Miami. Chargers favored by 3.5. Road favorite.
Yeah, I think without Tyreek Hill, I don't think Tua is a great quarterback, but I think Justin Herbert's probably gonna win this one.
Agreed. I think Justin Herbert's gonna show up and shell out. That running game of Miami. Look for HN to be. HN's he's a tough running back to prepare for. And between the two teams, he's the leader for rushing. So look for that rushing attack from the Dolphins to try to challenge that Chargers defense. Pats Saints in the Superdome. Saints finally getting a win off their back, but getting that monkey off their back with their first win. But the Patriots just coming off of an upset win over the Bills.
Yeah, we lost the Bills. The Patriots beat them. So I'm going with the Saints. Of course.
I figured you were, but because, you lost to the Bills and the Pats beat the Bills, I'm going with the Pats.
Yeah.
Nothing against you. Transitive property of things. Pats are my pick.
Logical, mathematical decision there.
Something like that. Browns Steelers.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
I agree. I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I will never like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers will always be Green Bay scum to me. just like Jordan Love, just like Brett Favre, all that. But I'm gonna go with the Steelers, unless I wouldn't mind seeing a Dylan Gabriel upset of the grabbing a sneaky win against the Steelers on the road, but I think I'm gonna go with the Steelers. Cowboys, Panthers. Panthers so far undefeated at home this year.
I'm gonna say the Cowboys.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like saying it either, but I also think the Cowboys are going to win. I mean, like I said last week, the thing I'm riding high about, Bears beat the Cowboys. Packers had to tie with them. We beat them. Seahawks, Jags undefeated at home. Seahawks undefeated in road games. Something's got to give.
Jags did just beat the Chiefs last week, which was a team that was in the Super Bowl last year. I think I'm gonna go with the Jaguars.
Word. I'm also riding high on the Jags after that win over the Chiefs. I like the Jags in this game against the Seahawks. Rams, Ravens. Ravens looking like they might be in a little bit of trouble here early on.
I don't know. The Ravens really need that win right now. But I don't know, just with the current status of everything. Lamar Jackson hasn't been looking like Lamar Jackson this year. I'm gonna pick the Ravens. Actually, I think they can maybe pull it off. Matthew Stafford's not amazing.
I mean, I like it. Matthew Stafford is. You say he's not amazing. I mean, he is first. He is first in the league in passing yards and second in the league in passing touchdowns.
I was gonna say he probably has one of the fucking top records so far this year.
I was gonna say I got the receipts here for you.
Yeah.
I want to see the Ravens turn it around because I do like Derrick Henry at running back, but with Lamar Jackson out, I don't think the Ravens are going to be able to pick up a win against the Rams. So I'm going to take the Rams in this one. Titans, Raiders. Say again.
Who's going to play quarterback for the Ravens?
I believe it's going to be their backup. Yep, Lamar Jackson is out, so it's going to be Cooper Rush.
Let's see this rookie QB come in and kill it. We've seen rookie QBs come into the NFL, in the middle of the season or end of the season, like Brock Purdy, and absolutely destroy. So let's just count on Cooper Rush.
Yeah,
interceptions.
I mean, so here's my thing with this. I would normally agree with you, except for the fact that Cooper Rush is not a rookie. This is his 8th season in the league.
I've never heard of him.
Well, I mean, that's fair considering he's played. He was at Dallas as a backup for like a long time, but
okay. That's why, because I don't watch Dallas play because they are.
No, that's fair.
Garbage.
But yeah,
that's why I thought he was a rookie because he's been playing at Dallas. He might as well be, dude. Playing at Dallas for 7 years.
Titans, Raiders in Las Vegas. Both teams 1-4.
Titans. Sorry, Raiders, but you guys look like poo-poo against those. Against the Colts last week.
I think if Ashton Genty can have a good game, the Raiders will get a win in Allegiant Stadium. But I'm also going to ride high on the Titans, picking up their first win last week. I think they're going to ride this momentum. Packers, Bengals in Green Bay.
I'm gonna say Jordan Love and the Packers are gonna win this one. Sorry, Jacob. I don't know. Joe Burrow is out, right?
I believe
Um,
Burrow is out.
so
With that, yeah, Joe Flacco will be making his debut
yeah,
for the Bengals after this trade with the Browns. I don't want to say it, but I do know ball. The Packers are going to win this game.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want them to, but they will.
yeah.
And then Sunday night prime time on NBC, Lions Chiefs in
This will be
Arrowhead.
this will be a good game to watch. I don't know. I think the Chiefs are going to be desperate for a win. It's going to be at Arrowhead, which is a tough stadium. But I think Pat Mahomes is going to do Pat Mahomes things and kick the butts of Detroit.
I think Kermit the Frog is overrated. I don't care how
I
desperate
don't
they are.
know.
I don't know how desperate they are. They just lost to the Jags. And I know I should be picking against my NFC North rivals, but at the end of the day, the NFC North way better than the AFC West. And the Lions are going to prove it on Sunday with the win against the Chiefs. And then Monday Night Football, Vikings and Texans are on buys this week, so we're going to start with the earlier game. Bills Falcons in Atlanta. Bills looking to bounce back.
Yeah, I think Josh Allen's going to prove himself as he always does. Bills, and
I
I don't want the
agree.
Falcons to win.
I agree. Bills 100%. And then the Monday night primetime game on ABC, Chicago going to Washington to take on the Commanders after last season.
Well, I don't think Jaden Daniels is going to be throwing a Hail Mary pass for the win this game. Shit like that doesn't just happen every day. The Bears are a really good team. But, Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin, dude, it's a great combo. If the Bears can't shut them down, if they can't shut down Terry McLaurin and Jaden Daniels from throwing those 30-yard passes all the way over, then I'm gonna say the Commanders, but I don't know. It's tough to say. The Bears are a good team this year, and I think it's gonna be a tough game, and especially after what happened last year. They're gonna want to try and prove themselves, and they're gonna have a little bit of, these Bear fans are gonna have some hatred for the Commanders after what happened last year in that one game. Sorry, Jacob, that I called you about that. I think about it and I feel bad because I shouldn't have done that, but it was a crazy play, and I was just so hyped up over that play. It was insane.
Yeah, you were kind of a dick last year, but don't worry.
I'm sorry.
No. It's okay. I respect it.
I shouldn't. Well, it was not really my team. I shouldn't have been as crazy about it as I was.
It's fine. Just know I'm going to be flexing so hard and screaming at my TV so loud because the Bears on Monday are going to prove without a shadow of a doubt that last season was a fluke against Washington, that Washington is not that good of a team, that the NFC East is not the toughest division in the NFC. It is the NFC North.
If the Bears win this and the Lions win against the Chiefs, it's definitely gonna show you that the NFC East is not the powerhouse anymore.
Or the AFC West. I'm just saying it's gonna show that the NFC will run through the North. Who will be kings of the North? I mean, I hope it's my Bears, obviously, but will it be? Probably not. Not this season anyway. But I got the Bears winning this game as expected. I mean, when am I not going to pick the fucking Bears? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, hell yeah, eat my dick. Eat that bear down. Eat that bear down penis.
Suck on these bear nuts.
Choke on these bear nuts. Bear down. Oh, speaking of, I totally forgot I have this. I have a job card, opportunity card from the Bears that I got last year when I went to a career fair in Chicago.
Hell yeah.
Owner of the Bears, Jacob Worthen. Worked my way up.
Yeah. Just like Obi owns the Packers. I hate Packers fans for
Yeah,
that. They're always like,
here's the difference though. I'd be making way more money as an owner than fucking what
Well,
Obi
yeah.
makes. Oh shit, that's funny.
I am part of the Packers. They're a publicly traded team.
Stupid.
They don't invite me to their to the stockholders meeting though.
See, if I was a Packers fan, I would show up randomly to like a stockholder meeting. Like I would try to find out when it is, and I'd just go to headquarters and be like, "Oh, yeah, I own part of the team." Like, yeah, how many shares? Enough. Let me in. What do you mean?
0.001.
What do you mean? I have one share of ownership. Oh, okay, sir. What do you mean?
They're gonna
Okay,
be
sir.
like,
Let me in. I deserve to be in this ownership meeting.
someone call security. You got a
Right.
crazy dude in here claiming that he actually does own part of the Packers. You know what? Let him in.
Oh,
We'll see what
man.
he's got to say. You're wearing a fucking Bears jersey to the Packers.
Yeah,
stuff.
right. Looking into college football, I do want to start off with Superdog standings or Superdog selections. Dolan, since he's not on, he literally told me to just pick whoever has the worst odds. So I looked at top 25 games, and the team that has the biggest spread to cover is Washington State, Wazoo. They take on number 4 ranked Ole Miss down in Oxford, Mississippi. Ole Miss, a 31.5 point favorite. So Dolan will be rocking with the Washington State Cougars as a 31.5 point underdog against the Rebels. Cam, who are you rolling for your Superdog pick?
Oh man, can I see some spreads?
Yeah, I'll pull up some top 25 spreads. If you want others, just tell me, and I'll go conference by conference if I have to.
Well, let's just look at this.
All right. So remember, it has to be a minimum of 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna widen my screen. Oh, what's Pittsburgh, Florida State? Sorry, I missed that one.
Florida State 9.5 favorite. Oregon 7.5. Georgia Tech 13.5 against Virginia Tech.
So Virginia Tech. NC State, dude, it would be crazy. I would love to see NC State beat Notre Dame.
That would be insane.
Let's
see what else. Tennessee 9.5 point favorite over Arkansas. Texas A&M 7.5 point favorite over an upset-minded Florida team. Texas Tech 14.5 over Kansas. Georgia 4.5 on the road against Auburn. LSU 9.5 against South Carolina. Utah 9.5.
Let's do that right there. Let's do Arizona State.
Wow. That's intriguing to me. Utah 9.5.
Yeah, right.
So Cam rocking with Arizona State at plus 9.5.
Sun Devils.
Looking at this one, I'm not really sure. Like, because when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I like Auburn I like that. I like Auburn I like Auburn plus 4.5 against Georgia at home. But like, I
would love to see Virginia Tech.
I also like Illinois at minus 15.5 against Ohio State for the Illabuck. But like, I think I'm gonna rock with Auburn at plus 4.5 as my super dog this
Woo,
week.
okay.
War Eagle. I think they're going to play. It's tough to go on the road in the SEC and get wins. I think Auburn keeps it close. I think Georgia wins, but I think Auburn covers the 4.5. So like they lose by like a field goal or something. All right, moving into our pick'ems for the week. Let me pull up Dolan's picks here. Starting with the Red River rivalry, OU and Texas. The All-State Red River rivalry. Texas, even though they are unranked, they are a 1.5-point favorite against the Sooners. Dolan rocking with Tejas, the Longhorns to bounce back. Cam, who do you got in this Red River showdown?
I guess I'll pick Texas. The Sooners are, yeah. You ever seen that video of them, pulling the carriage around the field and they flip it?
Yes, I have. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's why they're not going to beat Texas this week.
I'm also on the Texas side, but for different reasons. My brother went to Oklahoma State, and even though Oklahoma State's not doing the best right now, the last time Oklahoma State and Oklahoma played in the Bedlam series, in the Bedlam rivalry, Oklahoma State won, meaning Oklahoma State is the forever champs of Oklahoma. So the Sooners can get bent.
Yeah, basically.
I'm also rolling with Tejas. Big battle in the Big Ten, top 25 showdown going down. Well, after that loss to Illinois, they fell out of the top 25, but still a pretty good team at 4-1. We got Michigan traveling to USC. Michigan, they're ranked number 15, but USC, 2.5-point favorite.
Yeah, no one likes a Wolverine. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with USC Trojans. They're gonna go and penetrate Michigan's defense.
Interesting. Dolan's rocking with the Wolverines to pick up a win. Myself, whenever you see things like this, you always wonder if there's something out there that people know that maybe you don't.
Yeah.
And with USC being a 2.5-point favorite against a pretty solid Michigan team, it makes me wonder. I'm still going to roll with the Wolverines, though, to pick up the win. But I think USC keeps it close. I think USC makes that game way closer than a lot of other people might think it's going to go.
Yeah.
Moving on to the Big 12, where we have an interesting game going down in the Big 12. BYU, undefeated and ranked number 18 in the country. They take on a 4-1 Arizona team. Did I say ASU in there?
No, you said
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Dolan did not give me a pick for this one. I feel like he likes the underdogs, so I don't really know which one to give him. But I know he likes underdogs. I might have to call him.
I think I would go with Arizona on this one too.
Arizona.
Yeah. I mean, popular opinion would probably say Arizona almost any other day, but yeah, BYU's been on fire lately. But yeah, I think I'm still gonna go with Arizona. I know they're undefeated. They're looking good this year, but I don't think BYU has it really. I think Arizona could probably do it.
Right. It'll certainly be intriguing. I'm going with the undefeated Mormons.
Leave your message for
Oh, okay. He hung up on me immediately. Well, that one will just leave blank for him, so that way it doesn't count as a win and it doesn't count as a loss. We'll just leave that one blank for him. I'm rolling with the BYU Cougars. Don't mess with the Mormons, is what I'm gonna say. The Mormons are gonna show up and show out and pick up a win. Moving on, staying in the Big 12 in a big matchup tonight. We have already talked about it a little bit. Going down in Utah, number 21 Arizona State goes on the road to take on the Utes. Dolan's rocking with the Sun Devils in this one. Cam?
Yeah, they're my super dog pick. I think they're gonna win. Plus, what even is a Ute?
I wish I could tell you.
Ute. That's so dumb. The University of University.
No, technically it's the triple U. You know, you got the University of Utah Utes.
Yeah, you're right. You. It'd be like instead of double U, it'd be triple U. That's what they should just call him. They should just call him W.
Right. I like Arizona State in this game. They're undefeated in Big 12 play. There's just something like I'm feeling like Utah getting 9.5 against the Sun Devils.
Yeah.
Maybe Vegas knows a little bit more than they're letting on. I agree with you. What the hell is a Ute? But I think I'm going to roll with Utah in this one at home.
Whew. No way, dude.
Yes way, brother. Like, it's going to be an intriguing one. We'll see. Moving over to the Big Ten. Big rivalry game going on this week in Champaign. The Battle of the Illabuck. It's called the Illabuck, but when you look at the trophy, it looks like a turtle. Ohio State traveling to Illinois, renewing the rivalry in Champaign. It looks like Dolan, even though he doesn't like them, is rolling with the Buckeyes on this one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Buckeyes too.
Me as well. As much as I don't want to, I would love to see the upset. I'm pulling for the upset of said Ohio State team, but you know, you gotta go realism here with this one. And then our game of the week, Big Ten top 10 showdown. Well, that's on me. I can't believe I left that one off the board, but oh well. Actually, this one's not on there, but we're going to talk about it and make a pick for fun on this one. It's not on here because I forgot about it, honestly, because I have a tendency to forget about SEC ball. Alabama, number 8, goes to Missouri to take on the undefeated Tigers in a top 15 showdown. Cam, who are you liking in on this one?
Roll Tide, brother. Sorry, Missouri.
I get it. I do. I wouldn't mind seeing the Missouri upset, but I got a cousin that's in the Alabama marching band, so I think I'm going to roll with the Roll Tide on this one in the SEC. And
yeah. Ain't nothing but the Tide.
And then our game of the week going down in Eugene at 2:30 on CBS. Ooh. Hello, brother.
Hey, brother. I need to make this quick because I got to use the can.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I was just calling you because you didn't give me a pick for BYU Arizona.
Arizona.
All right, Arizona. Don't rolling with the Wildcats on this one. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, now I got a turtle poking out. I got to go.
All right, peace.
All right, bye.
Well, that's on internet forever.
That's getting clipped.
Yeah, this is live. Yeah.
Yeah, we're live streaming this to YouTube.
Yeah, that's on the internet forever.
Yep. Oh, I love that. He's going with Arizona, so we did get that pick in. You and Dolan taking the Wildcats to pick up a win against the Mormons. We'll see who pulls out on top in that one. Game of the week here. Top 10 showdown. Number 7, Indiana goes to take on the Ducks.
Ooh.
Dolan, fresh off that sting in the whiteout, he's rolling with the Hoosiers to go and pick up the win. Cam, who you got going down in Eugene?
Them Ducks, dude. All right, I don't think it's wise to pick the Hoosiers just because you're a little emotional about them beating Penn State doesn't mean that they're not still a great team.
That's fair. I'll give you that one.
Number 3. I don't know. I'm taking Oregon, dude. It's gonna be a good game. There's gonna be a lot of either a lot of really good defense or a lot of really good offense. Probably both. So
Kurt Cignetti is a great coach. He gets his teams fired up for these games. Although Indiana did look shaky against the Hawkeyes, and I will say that. Yeah, they looked shaky against the Hawkeyes. It took them pretty much all of the game, and they didn't have a solid lead until the fourth quarter. So I like Oregon. I think Iowa exposed Indiana a little bit more than Indiana cares to enlighten themselves to be. Excuse me. So I am also riding high on the Duck. Quack, fucking quack.
yeah, it's a duck noise.
I just want to make sure you know you're not having a stroke or anything, brother.
Probably. I'm always having one, dude.
Clearly. All right, that's going to wrap it up here for this episode of Gridiron and Grit. Make sure you smash that like button and hit that notification bell so that way you get notified whenever we go live or when a new video drops. If you're on Facebook, make sure to leave us a like and a follow as well. It's Gridiron and Grit. You can also follow us on Instagram and X at the same handle at Gridiron and Grit. Make sure you use code Gridiron and Grit to get 10% off your next W order. Everyone loves a good energy formula. Unfortunately, I chose a different energy formula for today. Hit us up in the DMs. Maybe your top comment will be highlighted on here. But until next week, same time next week when we all get together. I don't care. We're going to do a live version. All 3 of us together talking
We're going to do it
football.
all on one screen.
Right? Until next week, I am Hollywood Jake Worthen. He is Camden the Whistleblower White. We will see you all next time.